Yo, what's up, Cowboys fans? Just picking up my son here. Back to work. If you guys didn't get a chance, yesterday, me and Joe did a live mock draft. It was really cool. Got the chat box involved, and I want to start doing more of that type stuff with you guys and just picking your brain. Patrick Surtain absolutely destroyed his pro day. Like, I'm not going to waste time. I'm not going to, no fluff. Well, let me give y'all a little bit of fluff. I thought it was really cool that Najee Harris, he didn't really have to work out today. But they said he drove like 18 hours from some crazy amount from Texas to Alabama just to make sure that he was at all his teammates' pro day. I think that's dope, man. I really, really do. Now, the Cowboys were in attendance today, guys. Mccarthy, I'm pretty sure more scouts were there. And I got to admit, so let's talk about Alabama for a second. Alabama is the cream of the crop when it comes to college football. But their pro athletes haven't always panned out depending on scheme or depending on where they're picked and, where they end up going. I think of corners that have played well is, obviously Trayvon Diggs for Dallas has played well. I think guys like Marlon Humphrey who has played well, but then I think of guys like D. Milner who has not. But the Alabama Pro Day, Waddle didn't work out. Devonta Smith didn't do much, or he did. I was just focused on, and Mac Jones threw. And Mac Jones actually, he threw the ball well. He showed different drops. I think that he's going to be okay. So I'm still in my fluff moment, but let's get to the meat and potatoes of this video. Patrick Surtain. I think he absolutely destroyed his pro day. Like, boom. Like, beat that joint like he destroyed it to smithereens. I'll say this. The chances of him being picked, especially if you're wiped out with Slater, actually, I'll say this. The chances of him going higher now are, like, there's a chance he could go before 10 easy. I think now people are going to make themselves fall in love because what I didn't know was how fluid his hips were in some of the back pedal and the turn drills. And I didn't realize he was that big. Like, pause. He's a well put together dude, man. Like, he's, a true 208. And that's what you want out of your DB. You're one. Like, you're one DB, and he's 6'2". And when I saw him standing next to Jalen Waddle, he's a true 6'2". Like, the length, his arm length was good. The vertical jump was crazy. And the 40 now, the 4.46 is more realistic. I saw some different times, 4.42. I don't know about those times, but the 4.46, uh-oh. Rona! No! It's allergy season, y'all. That early spring be getting me every time, man. It really, really do. Uh-oh. But listen, the 4.46 was realistic. But how teams want to play in the league, you could beat teams up. You could beat receivers up. Like, I think you're going to be able to use him as a true press guy. I was impressed. And I'm not saying that I still would go Slater, but I will admit that I was impressed. And the fact that Mike McCarthy was actually in the building, that says a lot about them possibly making this pick and Patrick Surtain possibly being the pick. But let's just say, nonetheless, I was impressed, Cowboys fans. What do you guys think? Did he help his stock? I think he did. I think he helped his stock tremendously. And if you listen to the NFL Network broadcast, and then, like, now that Caleb Farley's out of the picture, because I'm not saying he's out of the picture as though, like, he won't be a good NFL player, because I think that he still has that opportunity. But the fact that he's hurt, teams don't know what they're going to get. When you look at this player, Patrick Surtain, he just goes out there and he looks the part. He answers all the questions. All you hear on NFL Network is like, dog, he's all about ball. Like, he's all about football. You can't help but say, man, Like, that's my thing with Kelvin Joseph. Everybody wants to give me Kelvin Joseph. Does he love football? It's clear that Patrick Surtain loves football by the way he worked out. He crushed the bench press, 18 reps. You know, the vertical was like something crazy, like 42, something crazy. Anyway, so you guys let me know what you think. Patrick Surtain kills his pro day. Is he for sure a lock? Mike McCarthy in the building. I'm pretty sure he was blown away. Now, Joe brought up a great point about Mike McCarthy. He was in a regime that drafted Jair Alexander, smaller corner with a lot of feistiness. So, does the now corner size thing mean much? We'll see. But anyway, point being made, Patrick Surtain looks like a true one. We'll have to see, though.